What's up, everybody? We have been camped at Soap Creek Dispersed in Marble Canyon. It's off of Highway 89A south of Page. It's actually in the Vermilion Cliffs area. We've been here for what, 5-6 days?
Yes.
In this Soap Creek Dispersed. I said in an earlier video or a clip or reel or something, I don't remember what, that I was going to do a video shot of us leaving the area. The road is only bad for maybe 1/10 to 2/10 of a mile. Other than that, it's not extremely bad. I mean, it's not super rough at all, except for one spot. Now, the one spot we're going to record it going through. You guys can all see. I'll post it in a week or two, and everybody will get. We're headed up to the Lee's Ferry campground. We snagged us a spot this morning. Half the campground, if anybody watches this, half the campground is closed right now for renovations. I don't know how long, can't post it, know how long. They're keeping it a secret, I guess. So it is crowded and it's full by noon. We went this morning before we hooked up and decided to go snag a spot. After we get there and get the trailer unhitched and set up, we're gonna head into Page to get our new trailer jack, our tongue jack, because ours crapped out. But anyway, Mrs. C, how you doing? Did you like this spot?
I love
Thumbs up,
it.
10 out of 10, all that good stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very secluded. Not many people come out here, so you know it's a good spot to come hang out for a couple of days. We didn't do any exploring from here because the road is very rough in that one spot. But we're going to take off out of here, let you guys get a shot of it, a glimpse of the road. I'm going to do a front and aft video recording, so hopefully it'll all work out. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Anyway, y'all come along for this little short ride. Miss C, you got anything?
If you're a fifth wheel or a Class A,
Yeah, don't even try it.
don't even try on this side. It's the left-hand side. You need to go right.
Yeah, if you turn left at the Y at the Soap Creek, once you get through the gate, you're limited to the first 2 or 3 spots if you got a big rig. But anyway, ours 25 per foot, 25 or less. We didn't have any problems. We got a little bit of high clearance, not a lot, but we have a little bit, so we were able to get through. There's only one wash that's kind of questionable, and you guys will see it on the way out. I think I did a clip of it on the way in. But anyway, we're going to get on the road and get down to our camp spot so we can go to town and get our parts. So we'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye, Mrs. C. There are several sites along the road prior to the rough area and after that are big enough for a larger camper, but be careful driving, pulling the trailer back here is all I got to say. This part of the road is it's a very good dirt road. Few rocks, nothing major. I'll be pulling the trailer back here. This part of the road is very good. Few rocks, nothing major. Okay, this is the only questionable wash when you're pulling a trailer. This one's kind of shallow or deep. I don't know what angle is best. We're just going to take whatever angle I can see that has the fewest bumps. We didn't drag coming through, so hopefully we won't drag coming out. And a straight line through is about the easiest, and looking at our plenty of clearance. Now when we get to the boulder field, it's a different story. I haven't figured out the best route through it, so we're just gonna have to hang on. I think I've got the motion stabilizers on both cameras. Now for you hardcore overlanders, y'all can ignore all this stuff. This, you know, we're the softies here. We're the old park camp overlanders. This is as extreme as we get. So, you know, you hardcore guys, y'all can laugh all you want to. I'm good with that, but you know, I understand we're a little over dramatic for two old parks, but it is what it is. Here's a fairly nice spot over here on the right. But if you've made it this far across that rock field and you've got a smaller trailer, just keep going. It's beautiful out there. Yeah, and it's also, you can't see it coming from this direction, so you don't know it's there until you pass it. And now, y'all, the fun begins. This is only about 1/10 of a mile, I think. Are you gonna get out? What are you gonna do? That's what you said you were gonna do. Mr. C's gonna do some action shots, y'all. This little minefield is what I call it, going through here, is only about 1/10 of a mile or a little bit more. But it's pretty rugged. Where she's going, y'all. Had to stop her. She was on a mission. Anyway, here we go. Y'all hang on. This is rough, and I apologize if you get seasick. We come through, and Bruno's going to tell us about it. We came through about 5 miles an hour both times. Bruno, what are you talking about? Talking to Mama. This is what stops most people from coming out here. If you go off to the right side when you get to the Y up here, the road is much less dramatic than this. But to bring a trailer out here on this side, this is what you have to contend with. I'm going to shut up now and pay attention to the road, y'all. Not sure where my camera crew went. You want to ride, ma'am? All right. Good?
I am good.
All right, y'all, hang on. Here's the rest of it. We're going to start out on the left side. We'll probably cut through. We're gonna go to the right, y'all. I think this is a mistake, but my camera crew, never mind. We're going for it. Hopefully I can straddle that rock right there. We came in down the right side, but I don't see either side being any worse or better than the other, so it is what it is. For those of you who are asking about the Beast Mode suspension on the No Boundaries travel trailers or the Ibexes, that's what we have, and it works amazing. But it doesn't matter how good your suspension is. If the road's like this, you're going to go slow. But I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I know better than to go flying down through here. And again, like I said, we're not die-hard overlanders. This is about as extreme as we get. You see the white van up there? 100 yards away. That's our park almost to the end of the road, almost to the end of the rock part. I got sweaty palms, y'all. When we come out here, there's one more very small section of this. Right before the van. Woo. There's a drop. Just take it slow. Slow and easy. Bump. at the gate when you get here. Mrs. C is on the ball. She's leaving. I think this camera shut off. Right before you get to that, there's a spot over here to the left. The van's in a small spot on the curve. This side, this one right here is not bad. Now, here's a little trick we figured out. If you cut through this camp spot, nobody's there. Don't do it if somebody's here. You can take this little cut off here and miss that little section. Got one more little section up here. I say little is relative to what you're driving. We have an audio back in. I have to do more work straightening the stuff out in the back of the truck than I do in the camper. When we stop after roads like this, the suspension makes for a nice ride in the camper. In the truck, not so much. How much of it we got? This camera shut off. This is 89A. You'll come off of it. Right over here is a significant drop.
Ditch.
Mrs. C calls it a ditch. When you come through it, your camper will come way off canter, and that's okay if you can handle that, great. My suggestion or recommendation is going down the road here about a half a mile and turning around and coming back, exiting right here. It's a fairly flat and level-ish spot. We're going to go out that way. You'll see what it looks like leaving. But anyway, that's my recommendation. Mrs. C, what do you think?
I agree.
She agrees, y'all. So let's get back on the road. All right, let's go see what this looks like leaving Soap Creek Dispersed. 89A. Don't get in a hurry because the traffic will affect your departure angle or whatever. That was my official departure angle.
You're clear on my side.
She says I'm clear.
We're good. We're good.
All right, because I was recording in time warp a second ago, I'm gonna try this again. You'll never know that, but anyway. When you come through the gate, like I said, I don't know how much of that we recorded coming down the road. I hope a lot of it, if not all of it. The other camera got it going backwards. But when you come into this area to Soap Creek Dispersed, this is the road. This is 89A. You'll come off of it. Right over here is a significant drop.
Ditch.
Mrs. C calls it a ditch. When you come through it, your camper will come way off canter, and that's okay if you can handle that, great. My suggestion or recommendation is going down the road here about a half a mile and turning around and coming back and exiting right here. It's a fairly flat and level-ish spot. We're going to go out that way. You'll see what it looks like leaving. But anyway, that's my recommendation. Mrs. C, what do you think?
I agree.
She agrees, y'all. So let's get back on the road. Let me turn this on. Mrs. C says I'm clear.